Okay devs, here's your mental model for agents. You have a system prompt and a user message, and send both of those over to the language model. The LLM figures out what its response should be. You get the response back and show it to the user. The user then has another question. This time, in addition to the system prompt and user message, you're also going to add the model's response and the user's next question, and send that whole thing over to the LLM. And this is just going to repeat. This isn't an agent, it's ChatGPT pre-2023, aka a chatbot. So what is an agent? It's a chatbot with more. After the system prompt, there's going to be a bit that explains what tools the LLM can call. So then it's going to send these three to the model. And if the language model decides, oh, so far in my history, I don't have the information I need, but it also looks like one of these tools can get me the information, then its response is going to say, call this tool with these values. And this time, because the response from the language model has a certain flag on it, your system knows not to show that response to the user. Instead, your system says, oh, there was a tool call here. Okay, let's run the tool they asked for with the arguments they asked for. Your system is going to run that, and then it's going to get an answer. And it's going to paste the tool call and the answer back into the chat history, and then send that whole chat history back to the language model before the user sees it. And this time, the language model sees that it has the answer it needs, so it's going to send a response without that tool call flag. And that second answer, because it doesn't have a tool flag, goes straight to the user. So the user sees that there's this one AI agent thing acting on its own in the world. But really what's happening is the language model is seeing that there's information that it is missing. It's asking for a certain tool to be run, and then your system is the one going and getting that information, and then resending everything to the LLM. And then the LLM is deciding if it has all the information in the history it needs to answer the user's question. And if it doesn't, it will call different tools or the same tool with different arguments. And that whole thing will loop until the language model decides that it either has the information it needs to answer the user's question, or it can't answer the user's question without more information. And that is actually what an agent is. It's a language model seeing that it doesn't have the information in the chat to answer the user's question, but it does see tools available to get that information. It's just calling these tools like room service, so that information gets put into a chat history that it can see, and it's stopping calling tools at some point with the final response going over to the user. And that is why they call the current popular definition of an agent a tool call in a loop. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe.